Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and check out episode 33 of Fool's Gold by Dingo Doodles. Last time around, Baba Sips! There's other things that happened, but we know my priorities here. I actually thought the last episode might have been the last episode, because it got to a point where it didn't resolve everything, but if the series ended right there, it felt like a resolution, because the big emotional high point for Sips was resolved, and then they moved into what felt like an epilogue with him relating to his party members and making really good emotional growth, and it was just cute. And I guess we still need to go and kill off the evil king. Maybe talk him into not being evil. Technically, due to magic, it did happen before. Mind control for better living? Don't know. Let's see what happens. You guys know the deal. Link below. Video. Hit it up. Let's get started.
This video is sponsored by Project Orcs.
What exactly is
created
that?
by Lightforge Games.
Oh.
So what
Probably
happened
a
last time?
villain
Sips
buff?
is officially Sips again.
Yep.
Angry and all, but
Being soft and cuddly. What's the other one? Being a soft cuddly baby. Being an asshole. See, this is completely unrealistic. The circles should completely overlap. I know what I said.
compact size.
Yeah.
We got all the
they're all
crystals.
geeking out.
Arena Sacrificer Magic with emotional talks.
Does
Zana
she get
came
a different
back.
class for that?
God,
He's
but
nude.
can't seem to do anything.
Oh,
except
I forgot he was
wearing pants.
powerless.
Then more
And
heart to
Cornhead.
hearts, except for Gothy and Sips, who are not talking really, but instead
Best
we
non-romance
discuss
romance.
we need to start planning on how to take down Godric.
Yup. I'd choose
Oh,
violence.
that's cool and all, but what about the giant portal in my goddamn backyard? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's still there.
Kind of
How'd I
forgot
forget about
about that.
You're not the only one.
So, since Felix
Wait,
is a
what was that image?
kind of forgot about that. Whoops.
I just... I don't know if this is manipulated or not, but that face, they're going to know that one for a long time.
So, since Felix is a consequence DM, we gotta fix that.
Oh, yeah, because he likes to keep track of what they're not paying attention to. It's like, hey, remember how I gave you these plot hooks and you knew they were plot hooks and you did something else? It was perfectly a good choice. I have fun now. Yeah, it's like these are the greatest and absolutely worst DMs you could possibly have. Greatest because they are freaking on the ball. Worst because they make sure you're aware that they're on the ball, and if you fuck up, they will know how to exploit it.
Just trust me.
Also, is
So,
Oh,
Stella's
Potato Girl?
children and the crew.
because they didn't take care of the potato girl, she became the queen who fucked everything up. Yeah.
Make a deal about the portal. They're gonna send one of their guys to the other side
Oh.
so they can control it.
They
This
can do
way,
that?
if we die doing the whole Godric thing, or a certain god turns on them, we can't ditch them.
That's
So
Not a
we're
bad idea.
building some trust here.
it falls the
Leave
wrong
Zana
way.
behind as the still trying to learn to walk thing is a bit of an issue. So
The not having magic and not learning or not knowing how to walk thing kind of does reduce the entire he'll betray us aspect, because right now, frankly, how could you tell?
naturally,
It's kind of funny though.
Sips leaves Sneeze to keep an eye on Zano.
With the knives.
Next, we try to use the dragon to fly over to the portal, but
Nope.
no
magic.
deal. Since we rebooted Zano, his powers that controlled the dragon have, like, locked it up.
Oh. See, I thought they were just controlling it through the same power source he had, not that he was specifically the reason they were doing it. Sips was collecting robo-dinos. Did they take care of them all, or are they still just circling a lot closer than before?
Or whatever.
Yeah, probably not important.
So until he figures out his powers, the dragon's just gonna stay behind.
Ah, yes, error.
Menacingly. So guess what we get to do now?
Push it through the portal?
Ha!
Say walk.
What?
So with the almost
Walk?
full
Oh,
crew,
because they have to walk.
we walk. Which thankfully
Is
is
that a song?
uneventful, as once again, the mech dinos, Sips, and Zano took over are just chilling. Which makes
So they're actually failing out as well, which means that he overrode a previous program, which is the last one Zanu had. Which also means they're not inherently corrupted to the point where they automatically, I can't speak today, automatically search to kill. That was an intentional program. And now that they don't have a task, they're just broken out. Huh. It's a good thing Felix doesn't hold things against players if they don't remember it, because there'd be consequences to just leaving a bunch of dinosaurs behind. I'm sure it won't have any impact, though. What are the chances
makes
of that?
everything here very uncomfortable. accept us.
Understandably.
However, there's another feeling that hangs in the air. Tension.
So she didn't want to talk. Just try again. I mean, now's the time.
You have
With
baby
all
monkey
this
abilities.
Oh, no, I can't. She's clearly mad. Just
And
look
you
at
should
her
do something
face.
about that. Sorry
You
for dying on you. Yes.
Look, you said it yourself. I can't apologize without getting her something great.
Baby monkey! He is the something great right now. Just become her temporary pet until you're a full-grown adult monkey again. Because baby monkey, it is a very big thing. You seen puppy dog eyes? Baby monkey eyes, man. They're just as adorable. But this one could hold your hand and go, I love you. I mean, Sips won't. But that's a possibility if he was much more underhanded and sneaky.
And Fish
Socially.
ain't gonna cut it.
Give it to her later. Right
Eh,
now,
Fish
you
might
guys
actually
can
want-
talk it out.
It's
And
a
as a
bribe for
magical
Jawbone.
girl in training, my job has always been to help and heal the group's relationships with the power of love and friendship.
Seriously? Okay. Well, at least we know she's still delusional somewhat. Help and heal the party with love and friendship. She's almost as chaotic as Sips, except without... No, she had the magic back here, but she could still do just as much insanity without it. Honestly, Sips is much more laid back without all the crazy magic stuff. Irina doesn't really change. It's actually probably one of her best characteristics.
Since when?
Take the monkey.
The power of love and friendship.
Need
Power of
something?
love compels you. She threw the monkey.
Just,
She threw the baby.
I just...
I have decided on the title. This has to be called Yeet the Baby. Because they did. I want to see it again. This is too good.
Airier! The power of love and friendship.
need something?
Dingo, it was worth the wait just for that joke.
Just, I just feel like we should talk. Oh,
And Irina threw you?
Well,
She's
see,
feeling nervous too.
Maybe later. She put Sips down and walked.
And based on how that was shown, she's not mad, she's uncomfortable because her best friend, most likely, just died. Not sure if it's Jawbone or is it the god that was in him that was her best friend. One of her best friends just died and she's not how sure to deal with that. And also because she's technically the one who killed him. Yeah, but Sips is taking it for anger, and he doesn't know how to deal with that because it's all his fault. But also, she's not mad for those reasons. Oh, I see.
walks off.
And neither one's in talking because of that.
Maybe she does hate you.
God damn it,
But the
Irina.
tension is overtaken by another as
What?
both Sips and Arena
There's more
notice
people?
what has gotten Gothy's attention.
Someone probably found out.
Foreclaimers from the old
Tech
society.
ones.
But these ones don't really look like soldiers. More like researchers.
Can they reverse engineer their own technology? Because this is their technology. You know, maybe getting the good ones out and leaving the other assholes behind and then just saying, Zanu, please destroy them is an option that's looking better every day.
Godric. Why do you think they're here? Perhaps
got
it
an
has
escape.
something to do with the astronomically large portal
Yeah,
that
it really
you
is huge.
opened.
Kind of noticed that.
So then what's the plan?
Close it.
Okay. Jawbone, Masika, and I will distract them. While Arena and Sips, you escort, Larry.
Really?
Larry? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this like the one name you're gonna be bothered by?
They're actually... I'm sorry. The best part about the show isn't showing Felix getting upset that they chose a silly throwaway name. It's that apparently this has happened years in the past, and it made such an impression on Dingo that she is calling him out on this years later. So I'm assuming, yeah, it is.
We got wizardly eyes, ears, bucket! Sure, Larry.
No,
You will
Larry's still
take
weirder.
Larry into the portal, drop him off, then come here so Larry can close it from his side.
How many on the other side?
Got it.
Wait, shouldn't I stay on this side? I can help here. No,
Baby.
I think it's best if you help Arena. But what about me? Just stay here, don't die. Well, hey,
Might be hard for
I
him.
can do a little. I mean,
Seriously?
I did manage to shoot Masika's crossbow that one time.
Yeah.
Stay here. Okay, so this is how it goes. Group A sneaks around the back to the portal, while Group B comes around far left in front of the 4 claimers.
Huh. This is going to sound weird, but I don't know why I never thought that there would be 2 sides to the portal. I know in hindsight that's stupid. It's a glowing temporal nexus. Of course, there's a backside. Just for some reason, because it's always shown as a one-sided object, I kind of figured they would just be a one-way thing. That's weird.
Claimers, which catches their attention. And Group C
Are there
cries.
more of them?
The 4 claimers actually stop and are stunned as they focus their attention on Gothi as if staring at an anomaly they can't seem to figure out.
They're kind
In
of
fact,
stupid.
it seems
that way.
like they may not be hostile until they whip out their weapon.
Yeah,
However,
makes
these
sense.
weapons aren't typical. They're sleeker and show off an iridescent glow. They
Oh,
tap them against the stony ground, which creates a strange sound.
calling for backup.
Looking around, Gothi barely dodges a creature emerging from the brush. A mechanical panther, but once
They
again,
made their own.
not typical 4-claimer tech.
And improved
This
it.
looks new. And there's a lot of them. Initiative is rolled. Okay. 3 against 4. Or
So, honestly, I absolutely love his design here because you can see where it's inspired by the previous ones, but they're much more dense where you can see the openings to let the energy through, which you see on the dinos. Unlike them, these have much more covered armor. There's less openings between the individual plates held together. These look like if the magic shut off, they would still be a solid physical piece that could probably kill someone by falling on them, where the dinos look like they would literally scatter to pieces if the magic turned back on for some, I guess, maybe God-related reason. It's not like they had a God turn on them or anything. They want to get rid of that problem happening again. Yeah, it looks really dense. Definitely shows improvement there.
11. Arena, Sips, and Larry make their way to the
Just
portal.
little eye
But in the
dots.
unfolding chaos, Sips decides to jump off
Does he
Arena
still have magic?
to
No, he
stay
does.
behind.
Does he have enough?
Hey, Gothi's gonna be mad.
She's already mad. And they need help. Just
From a baby
get
monkey.
in and get out. Okay?
Honestly, without the chaos, he might not be able to do enough
You're
crazy
lucky
shit.
You're cute. Leave.
Rocky, Jawbone, and Masika go round after round, fighting these strange mechanical death traps. They're doing okay, but you see, you remember kind of what timeline we're in here?
No.
Just in one in-universe day, we've talked to Godric, had the emotional blowout with Sips, paired up with a very deadly fight, which led to...
This was all in the same day? I thought this was over like 2 or 3 days. So, they haven't had a long rest. They haven't had time to rest. Hell, even just an emotional level for the players. Fuck, man. So basically, every episode since they crossed into the portal was the same goddamn day almost, with very few exceptions.
Baby Sips. A lot of it is all in one day. We didn't stop. We didn't take a break. Not only is Gothi missing her spear, but she is tired. Really
Emotionally, physically, the players
tired.
probably what the fucking right now.
meaning this might have been a mistake.
Yes. Have you considered running? What?
However, Sips seems to be doing pretty good. Holy f- Is this what it feels like to just cast without anxiety? The power. Sips, you're not supposed to be here.
I think he's
Yeah,
okay with
well-
this right now.
Neither are 8 mechanical cat creature things. So, round after round, the enemies fall. but the numbers are wearing us down. Though, weirdly enough, it feels like they're holding back.
They're probably trying to
Sips
wear
is
you
casting
down.
spells with accuracy until he's not.
What?
He casts Lightning Bolt, a classic, which creates a 100-foot, lightning bolt, that hits his enemy. However, everyone in a 5-foot radius also gets hit. Now, this wouldn't be so bad
But...
if, Gothy wasn't there.
Oh!
Who fails her save. Ah, crap! Oh, Gothy.
She's probably taking this as payback.
I'm so sorry. Don't be sorry. But it really hurt you. I'll walk it off. But I'm fine.
Can you?
Why won't you let me apologize?
Because she doesn't feel like she can yet. Why is there a truck?
Then, at that moment, a very familiar and enormous mechanical dragon
The fuck?
burst out of the portal.
I may not have magic, but I can pilot a giant dragon!
Oh no! I confused the different dragon. They have one on this side as well. So they have the original dragon! And that's why there's a truck. I'm just going to pretend she installed a truck sound effect because that just makes it funny to me. Yep.
It has a horn.
Yep.
Wasn't she supposed to just drop Larry off?
You did say what to do
This is
next.
surprising me.
Now I'm gonna count to 10, and you bad guys better stop fighting my friends, or I'ma blast you! Except my friends, of course.
With her
Get
aim.
out of the way, probably.
Though the one thing that does surprise me
I didn't really think this one through.
is that we made it this far.
Yeah.
In one motion, a four-claimer holds a knife to Sips's throat.
No, baby!
Don't call me that!
It's a baby.
The air becomes still as the blade inches closer to
Can
Sips's
he
throat.
bite the knife?
Till the four-claimer says, Gothaka dia soul, come with us, and we will not hurt the baby. Okay. Hi! I said don't call me a baby. With a sleight of
What?
hand, Sips takes the four-claimer's power crystal and flings it into the air, then sends a lightning bolt towards it. Now, okay, so
That's enough magic to power them for their entire life, unless they have multiple charges I'm not aware of. And he can just sleight of hand them out. Wow. Thieves and Rogue. Yeah, Rogue would actually be overpowered against this specific class. How fast is the degradation? We only saw Gothy when she was at the worst, and we saw how fast she got revitalized from having it stabbed back in. Is he about to AoE his own party member again? I'm sure that's fine.
I was hoping to break it to make a big, light to
What
stun
did you
everyone.
actually
Then
do,
bam,
Dingo?
Sips just, grabs everyone to the dragon, and they ride off into the sunset.
Nope.
With Jack too, I guess.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway, it was flawless. It was a good plan.
But
But,
did Felix laugh?
that's not really what happened. As the lightning breaks the power crystal, releasing the energy inside, creating an explosion like a f***ing bomb, dealing
Ow.
38 points of fire damage to everyone. Is good.
And that's maybe not a lot if you get really good rolls. But Sips is baby. Gothy's tired. Jack might be out of range. He could be fine. And Rena's in the dragon, so she's probably fine. But that's the AoE for you.
No, Sips is a f*** up with or without wild magic.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my fault.
Yes.
The debris and dust subsides as we look around and see the four-claimer just sitting there. They're
And
stunned, but not by the blast, but by staring at their now shattered
I mean, they can get another.
power crystal.
It's probably one of those, they're defective, now they have to kill themselves
buddy.
things.
I think it's time to, go. I think we can call this
They're all
a
kind of
draw,
pathetic,
and
really.
we're all tired. Just
But, understandably so.
leave.
Because
Take
they're
your
now
friends with ya?
defective.
What's going on? You have killed him. What? No.
The
He's
fuck?
still breathing. He's a little banged up, but he's fine. The power crystal was his life, and now it's shattered. Oh, come on. He can get another one. No.
What?
He can't.
Are they limited?
Yeah, so when the Four Claimers came over to the other side of the portal, they were really only able to bring the bare minimum. No extra technology, like a power crystal factory, or the resources to build one.
So in all this time, they never built a replacement. So these things are the original ones. How the fuck are they still even around? Like, immortality, my ass! How are they even still functioning? This society makes less and less sense.
Meaning, there's only enough power crystals for one Four Claimer each, passed down through generations.
And you kill
you
the one
break it,
before.
you can't get another. But that means you have a set number of citizens. What
Yep.
happens if you have more people than power
Someone
crystals?
dies.
Soul crystals need fuel, too. But that's not fair. It doesn't matter what you...
So if he goes back, he becomes the fuel for the crystal. Because it's based on death. And now, not only is he dead, he's confronting, oh yeah, they're literally going to suck my soul out for energy. Keep forgetting about that little they run on dead people's souls part. No wonder she was trying to kill herself if she knew exactly what was going to happen to her otherwise.
think is fair. A power crystal is more valuable than a Four Claimer's life. So now, he's lost his value. Well, hey now. That's not true. Come on, Masika, we talked about this. Everyone's got their value.
He's going to try and kill himself.
Jack, you're supposed to be in the bushes. Yeah, well,
Did they get burned?
I saw the explosion, and I got scared.
And you
Your
ran towards
initial
it?
reaction was to go towards the explosion. I brought bandages.
Okay, well timed. Also, did Jack accidentally do bravery? I mean, some people say bravery is stupid, so Jack accidentally did the bravery. Wow. And this isn't even Xanu pushing him to do something stupid. Apparently he was very capable of that himself.
Shut up! How? This video is sponsored by Project Orcs.
The suns are
created by
giant
Lightforge
soul-eating
Games.
monstrosities
Hey, do
that
you
they
like
use to power
tabletop
things.
RPGs? I mean, yeah, you're on this channel.
Yeah. Also,
But,
I just want to take a second and I am actually legitimately jealous of this setup for a table. That is so freaking cool, man. Also, I know these games in the background. I've played a few of them, and I just haven't played Gloomhaven, mostly because no one I know wants to play it because nobody knows how to play it. Is it a good reason? Yeah, it takes forever to learn. But I just, I'm actually jealous of this table. That is actually really nice.
channel. But, how about video games? Or some video games in your tabletop RPG? Or
I, too, have
some
done
tabletop
some
RPG in your
game.
video games. Well, now
Sometimes.
blending it all perfectly is Project Orcs.
What?
Project Orcs is a multiplayer collaborative storytelling RPG where you and your friends can craft unique worlds, stories, and go on quests created
So it's basically like Baldur's Gate, but less designed around the D&D franchise. And probably way lower budget because Larian just kicked it out of the park.
by you.
Honestly,
is
cool
kind of
trend.
like that one game that
Hey!
everybody's kind of obsessed about, but
Did she really just change out everyone's face for Nicolas Cage? I don't know. Unless there's actually a way to change faces to actually look like Nicolas Cage. I might need to restart the game just for that alone.
you get to control the story and build the
Ooh.
world with ease and speed. Essentially, theater of the mind. They got dice.
That
they got character
Is
creation.
a lot more enticing than it
They
should be.
got fire. They got it all. Now you and your friends can up in the virtual world too. I think it's a pretty cool idea. So if you want to give it a shot, add it to your Steam wish list today.
I might actually check
Link
this
in the
out. That sounds
description
pretty
down
interesting.
below. Oh, also, we launched our podcast.
Oh, I
Fool's
saw
Gold
that. I need to go
Sands.
check this out. The first
second
episode's
campaign
up.
to Fool's Gold, so different characters, same.
Is it a sequel, though? Rooster, the fighter? Yeah, that's right. I can't read. Pretty cool, huh? Oh my god, he's a dumbass. I don't know what to say over there. If it's the second campaign, does that make him a sequel or not? I'm not sure if I want to watch until this one's done. I'll have to rely on people in the comments to tell me if that is the spoiler or not.
same world, but we don't know where we are in the timeline. We
Oh,
already
so it could be
got bangers
before.
Like,
Or you get hit with a snake someone has thrown at you. What the
The fuck?
we are very stupid. It's bi-weekly
kinda wanna
and
hear
will
this.
be on this channel along with
Oh, and it does include everyone's initial voices because I recognize Felix from his clips. Ooh. I know they stopped making his videos because the time put into it is just not worth it, but I'm going to check it out just for that alone.
other podcast
Hearing
websites.
everyone's voice playing is
It's
cool.
about an hour per episode,
Maybe it's
and
a
as
live
the
stream.
episodes go up, so does the art, like NPC concepts,
Ooh.
items, comics, doodles.
Where the hell did he go? Oh my, he's hiding in the hair. What?
Maybe backstory
Ooh.
comics. All that stuff is posted on our socials, along with our new coffee.
I am off all of those.
None of the art is behind a paywall.
Except
really,
Discord.
coffee is just like our tip jar, so we can pay for an editor. Because I
Yeah.
needed help. Anyway, give it a listen if you want to just
Editors are
have a laugh,
expensive.
or
Good ones
see
even more
how
so.
we do what we do. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
That is so many.
Yeah.
That was insane because it did a lot of things I was really curious about. One, it showed them throwing the baby, which I wasn't so much curious about, but then it happened, and that just is probably my favorite part of humor. That just... I'm glad that was there. If the entire episode ended right there, I mean, I would have been disappointed because I would like more. Well, I'm disappointed now because I would like more. It could be an hour-long entire video, and I would like more. Which is probably why I should really go check out the podcast for the second season, and or related, and or prequel. I'm not sure what that is. I have to find that out. But I just love that section because it was so stupid, and it's perfect Arena just caused chaos. And she's actually helping in the most Arena way possible. Goddamn, I absolutely love her character, and I'm so glad she's a major part of this. That said, everything about the Four Claimers, every time I hear them, I'm just looking at them going, they are literally the worst possible outcome here. It's an entire society built on, there's only so many of us that can stay alive. Only the best can be here. And I'm sure no one has ever backstabbed to prove that they are the best. It's not like there's multiple previous family lines, so there's literally no ability to have any emotion other than, well, we're going to fuck you up. Masika is probably the weird one for being in any way, shape, or form able to change. Which would be the case, except we're also getting all of the naturalist ones who are just pretty damn cool, and it does show that you can do a lot differently given different options. And then they're reinforcing that with Masika. I have no idea how they're going to do this correctly. I don't exactly know what causing this sun to be created is, but I think that's the entire God starting ritual, because if they get enough power, they get enough power, which also means they probably can't leave it alone. And they don't have the Xanu option anymore. Unless he sorts himself out really fast, their biggest heavy hitter for the oh shit, everything's fucked option is gone. It's a good thing that Felix doesn't do punishment for not attending to things, because ooh, yeah, that could be a problem. I have no idea where they're heading with this one, but it sounds like it's going to be explosive, considering they now found a really good way to disarm an entire generation of them, because, you know, they're not going to get more, so just fucking over their crystals. Like, casting Shatter on them might actually be the worst possible way. I know it technically has to be outside the body to use Shatter, but sleight of hand, man. Nice. All the same, you guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original video. Dingo did an amazing job. This was hilarious and funny, but also really intense emotionally. Not as much as the previous ones, but only because the previous ones were a lot. This was a lot more lighthearted, up until it wasn't. But then it was still interesting and fascinating. If I could subscribe and leave a like more than once, I would. But that would also involve just unsubscribing and then having to resubscribe again. That just gets weird. I mean, I'm weird and I would do that. I have, but it's stupid. Don't do that. Don't be me. Don't do a me. Usually doing a me is a bad option. Yeah. Otherwise, you guys know what to do. Link below, video, hit up. Subscribe, leave a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.